Hi. So, it is Tuesday, and I had that appointment with that therapist in Chapel Hill, and that went pretty well. She was really nice and stuff. She's going out of town for the rest of this week, but it was good to get in with a therapist. I talked to Caroline today. Caroline Costin, the lady. I don't know. I think I updated last night about how like fucking terrible shit was going with like the waiting list getting longer. That's right. I said a month. Um, so, oh, and it's like, shit. Is it really? It's like almost 7 here. I'm gonna try to get to an NA meeting tonight. So actually, no, it's 6. 6. Good. I'm gonna try to get to an NA meeting tonight. So I'm gonna have to hustle after this. But so I talked to her, and it sounded like she would have been willing to bump me up, except, and she might, but she said that it's not going to make much of a difference, because what's happening is they have people staying longer than they thought they were going to, either because they can afford to pay or insurance is paying longer or whatever, and that what's looking like it's going to happen, it doesn't look like there's going to be any discharges from either of the California locations anytime soon. Looks like there's going to be a bunch at once, and then a bunch of admissions at once, and that the other women, whoever it is, who are before me on the waiting list, and I will probably all be admitted around the same time. So she again offered for me to go to Rain Rock, and that would be very soon, if not like now. I explained to her about, there's a long list of reasons why California is important to me, not just like sentimentally, but my medical insurance tends not to cover procedures out of state, and when you're in treatment, medical complications tend to arise, or they often do, and for me, they do. It's always happened, and I have to go usually I have to go see the dentist, a cardiologist, and in Laureate, you know, I had to have a heart monitor, and my insurance didn't want to cover it because I was out of state. They didn't want to do medical out of state. I don't know what it was about, but they didn't want to do it. So, and they wanted to get me a bone scan at Laureate as well, and the insurance did not cover that because the medical, like, they couldn't like effectively say no to a heart monitor without being appealed and having to say yes. They ended up saying yes when they were appealed, but so she's actually pretty on board with me being in California as well, but she was telling me that she strongly thinks that I should consider going inpatient in the time being. If not, like, if things do get, just to keep seeing my physician. I talked to her about possibly going back to California. I told her what the situation was being in North Carolina, and she said, you know, just whatever you do, see a physician, and obviously, like, make sure that they're giving you the supplements that you need, and like electrolytes and stuff, and like you can get all that sorted out. And if you have to, you know, she said you very well may have to go into the hospital for like a week at some point before you come. She said just consider that and don't try to wait. If you do need to go inpatient in the time being. So I am pretty sure that I am not going to choose to go to Rain Rock. I'm going to give it a little bit more thought, but I have a gut feeling that says I really want to consider, like, I want this to be the last time, and I don't want to, I want everything that I need to do to be able to do it, like, include, like, insurance stuff as well, and then also just stepping down in my state. I don't want the distraction of being out of state. I know that it is very minor compared to needing to get into treatment ASAP, but all of it together, I don't think it's worth it. The sun is getting glary, huh? So, I'm thinking I'm probably going to try staying here another week or so, if not just a few more days, and then I'm probably going to go back to California. Hold on. Let me do this. So, facing away from the sun here. Oh, that just made it worse, didn't it? Sorry. Glare is fucking terrible. God damn it. So, this is my face without the glare. Basically, I feel pretty calm about it at this moment. I don't think that I'm going to continue feeling very calm about it for long. I don't think I'm going to have a big freak out, but I do think there are going to be times that I'm not, that I'm very, like, unhappy. But I mean, she understands that my situation's very, very, very bad, and she's doing the best she can. So I understood that that was an option, and yeah, she sounds like a great woman though, very relaxed and laid back, very caring. Um, Definitely like sounds like she's doing a lot, like all the time, to advocate for people to be able to get adequate treatment, which is excellent. I just like there aren't a whole lot of professionals who seem as dedicated as her. I've been lucky enough to have a lot of really dedicated professionals in my who have treated me, but she seems really cool. So that's cool anyway. At least it was nice, it wasn't an unpleasant conversation in nature. Yeah. So I'm gonna try to go to meeting night because the therapist suggested it, and a few people have suggested it, and I think that it's not a bad idea. I do need to get out of the house. Took a shower, so I feel better for having showered. Like, the feeling of being clean. Parents and I are getting along okay today. There are times that, like, my mother will say something and keep talking about something that's just be so, like, totally inappropriate or rude or just, like, something that I literally feel like I'm about to have a panic attack, like, or I just feel like I'm gonna, like, snap and, like, break something. That's not fun, but I'm not doing that. That's good. I am excited about the prospect of going back to California for however long it is until I get in. It could be, she's estimating, I think she said she's really estimating around mid-November. If not, like earlier mid-November, I think is what she's really thinking. That's her best guess. I do need to I don't want to make a rash decision and just go home right now. I do want to take into consideration that my apartment is a really depressing place to be, and that it's going to be difficult for me to clean it. But I also think that, I don't know, I think that being home would be good for me, and I could enlist some help in cleaning the apartment, so. Oh, I need to get down to the lease stuff too. I need to sign that lease. So after this, I'll probably finish my cigarette or smoke another one and then go in and print out the lease and sign it and then scan it and send it back to the landlord, because he sent me an email asking, inquiring about it. And I told him I'd get it done today. Luckily, it's earlier in California, so I could always do it later too. But what's the point? I have nothing to do until whenever this meeting is. So. Yeah, that's my quick update. I'm sure that I'll have a million more updates tonight or not. It's always kind of up in the air with me, isn't it? So, thank you for watching. I hope you're all well. Bye.